Ready to roll here at Center X. Mark Silos getting ready to face off against Mitchell Myers. Myers the primary face-off man for the Big Green. You'll see a troika of players going out there for Cornell this afternoon. Myers recently crossed the 500 face-off win threshold. Actually picked that up against Yale. But Cornell right on the attack. Quickly towards that. Mason Morrell makes a point-blank save that time on Brendan Staub. Trying to get activated, but right back into it come the Big Red. You blink and they're on the board. Luke Gilmartin with the finish that time. The first year, his fourth of the season.
Look at this instant replay. Kind of losing his balance, falling to the ground, able to shovel that in off the backhand. Yeah, nice pressure being applied that time by Jason Singer, who was able to kind of a little bit of a physicality at the end there as he kind of forced Davis out of bounds, did not let him have a second chance to pick that ground ball up.
Space, pole goal time here in Hanover, bounced and in.
Look, another look, this is a miscommunication. Staub unmarked. Someone was missed in the assignment.
And that knows how to put the ball into the back of the net. They're third in Division I in scoring offense at just under 15.6 goals per game. They're second in points per game at just over 25. Bounce pass behind the net. Goldstein working from X. Comes over this time. High to low. Rebound comes out into the crease. Clamped down on by Morrell. Back up top, they'll find Wertheim. 27 points on the season for him. 7 different Cornell players with 20 points or more. Quick ball movement comes again. Morrell equal to the task this time, denying Cadigan. As Dartmouth looking to try and carve into this Cornell lead. As we mentioned, a series that's been dominated as of late by the Big Red. Colin McGill lets go and scores. Alex Holmes at the restraining line. Will play it back up. The ball finds its way over to Kirst. Ryan Goldstein from behind the net, flipping up top. One-on-one time here for A.J. Nikolic. Back to the outside, low to high. What a finish by Kirst. For Kirst.
Well, you don't score 162 career goals unless you can score some like that. Terrific shot, a really tight angle.
Started to level things off on the backside for this Cornell team a little bit. A defense which Coach Connor Busick says is still a work in progress, but is starting to show some great signs. Feed comes to the front as Paradine finds the back of the net.
Find a goal, good movement, good cut by Paradine, and then a perfect pass, and just a nice little finish there, going high that time. Read the goalie well and put it in a spot he couldn't save it.
All-time program leader in ground balls. Over 260 in his Big Green tenure. Battle right now. As Dartmouth trying to come away with the possession, looking to try and tie it up.
Kind of looks like a rugby scrum from this angle, just trying to find a way to get that ball loose, and it is Cornell who comes away with it.
Jack follows, had it, shovels it forward, transition for the Big Red, fed down low, a pump and a score. The patience in front by Ryan Goldstein as he puts it home for the finish and stretches the lead back up to 2.
Just one pump fake. It was 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one, he finally fires it through.
This Cornell team, the most recent team out of the Ivies to appear in the NCAA championship, runners-up back in 2022 against Maryland. Kirst feeding up top, looking to the middle, over the shoulder towards the net. Morrell's able to make the save. Ricochets out to Goldstein. Now it's just going to be carried by Kirst to the front. He's got his second of the day.
He just makes it look so easy. Doesn't have anyone directly in his face there, so just kind of wraps around, gets center, and once he gets to that
Connor Busick, patrolling his sidelines, was the offensive coordinator for this team before he took over as the head coach. So it's an offense that he's been building for a while out in Ithaca. Pick set up top. This one thrown towards the middle, sent towards the cage. Morrell looked like it got behind him for a moment. Works it back up top. Around the horn it will come. Now Kirst dodges, sends short side. Morrell's able to make the save. Two-time Ivy League Coach of the Year, including last season. Quick feed coming down low. McGill can't hold it. Gotten to, though, by Rogan, and Rogan scores.
Again, just a nice little fake here, right? Gets it, fakes high, or fakes low, goes high, and is able to get the finish. And
dropping down low and around the horn it will go. This ball just pops in this offense as Kirst works down low from X. Now Goldstein with it. Quick feed up top, bounced and scored. What a look. Cadigan with the finish. And the Big Red get it right back.
And taking a look at this one, you have to follow the ball here, and then as you're turning around to make that save, it's such a difficult ask, and that time Cornell gets the better and they get the goal.
Violation whistle down against the Big Green. Possession will come back to Cornell. They're looking to go and go quickly. Gil Martin across the restraining line. Leaves it for Cadigan, who scores again. Creating mismatches and opportunities, and Cadigan fires in a seed.
And he couldn't have placed it any better. Top corner, nothing you can do about that one.
Davis will turn and send to Bonnie. Bonnie working against Blake. Good slide that time. He's come down to help with Kyle Smith. Another shot let go towards net. Another save for Nust. His 5th. Up top, it finds itself to the cross now of Alex Holmes. Holmes will carry it to the wide alley. 8th appearance of the season for Holmes. Picked up an assist against Harvard. That was his 4th of the year. Works down low. Goldstein looking. Quick feed towards the front, gathered, and Cadigan sends it towards net. Morell's able to get a piece as the shot clock resets. Ball comes loose over the end line. Possession will go to the Big Green. Bonnie looking for some space. Spin to the outside, doesn't see a lane, has to bring it back up top to Moore. Over it goes. Ventarola lets fire and scores.
And his 4th goal of the season. Good positioning, able to just fire that one into the back of the net. This has been a very good quarter for Dartmouth.
Goldstein, first year, outside to Kirst. Sends it towards net, and it's through again.
Take a look at this shot. Not necessarily the best angle, but still able to make it work, putting so much power behind that shot.
As Kirst will seat it up top out of the substitution area comes Alex Holmes. Ball back into the cross of Kirst, working here against Gogan. Gogan worked through a pick, but Kirst worms his way to the front and scores again.
Shields off that long stick defense and is able to get himself in front and burying the shot in the back of the net.
Davis carrying over, tries to turn on the speed. Trailed that time by Jason Singer. Bonnie looking for some space. Bonnie bounces towards net and it's through. Goals now in 11 straight.
Yeah, and just uses the shoulder a little bit there to help create some separation, and that's all he needs to find the back of the net.
Work down low. This is Bonnie. Back it goes to Fee. Returns to Bonnie. Trying to find some space. Spins. Point blank save made by Nust. Went into the crease and...
Yeah, and that's the 11th turnover for Dartmouth.
3rd failed clear for the Big Green this afternoon as running towards net. Morell's able to make this save off the shot offered by Kelleher. Ball came back onto the field of play, so a momentary pause here. That goes to the Big Green advantage as that allows Griffin O'Neill to re-enter. Quick feed coming back across. Shovel towards the net. Save made that time by Morell. Marks of a consistent offense are the fact that their efficiency doesn't seem to change too much based on when they take the shot. Rogan already a goal and an assist this afternoon, the 5th year out of Merrick, New York. Now 70 career points and 40 career goals, looking for goal number 41, but Nust is able to make his 7th save. Dartmouth now just 10 for 15 on clears after clearing pretty cleanly in half number 1. Ventarola working from X, comes topside towards the net. Nust is able to make another stop. The senior out of Pittsburgh, New York, will be coming back as a 5th year next year for this Dartmouth team, as will Nate Davis, one of the captains on this team, as Lapina will bring it back in. Lapina dropping up top. Bonnie lets go. Another save by Nust. They lead the Ivy League with just under 10 assists per game at 9.75. That's 2nd in overall in Division I. Their assist percentage has been fantastic, as there's going to be another helper here and another finish up front. Ryan Goldstein, another helper. Hugh Kelleher, his first finish of the day. Big Red lead by 6. Took the perspective of some of those 5th years and some of those seniors about their time here in Hanover and what they've been able to do this year. Talk more about that in a minute as Blake leads to Cadigan. Morell's able to make the stop. He sends it out quickly. Azelby will run it across. Pressure coming from Blake from the backside. Sends it to Rogan. Rogan will spin dodge. Looking towards the front, but his shot disrupted at the last moment. Back and forth we go now. Staub will carry it across. Staub across the restraining line. Drops over to Cadigan. Down low it goes. This one gotten a piece of and goes wide. The penalty that was whistled down here against Andrew Dalton. A trip was shown. McGill bounding towards net. That one took a couple of different ricochets. Lapina out of the cage will gather. Nust came out to challenge. Now it finds McGill. Moore looking for a lane. McGill lets it go. That one again knocked down by Nust. Shot clock will reset. Possession stays with Dartmouth, but just 12 seconds to go in the extra attacker advantage. Lapina bounces towards the net. Nust makes another stop. Saves for him piling up. Penalty time about to expire as Staub will bring it across midfield. Staub across the restraining line. Goldstein flipping. Ripped towards net by Kirst, but wide. Wide it comes. Wertheim. Cadigan, 2 goals in half number 1. None so far in the second frame. As this one's let go and Kelleher starting to heat up. He's got his second.
Going away from goal, but somehow, some way, Cornell is just locating these shots, pinpoint top corner every time.
But just the continued work, and despite the fact the results might not have gone the way that Sean Kerwin and his staff wanted this season, just relentlessly positive. And speaking of positive results, how about this for Elliott Fee? Able to find the back of the net for the Big Green.
Good job reading his defender, able to get back to his left hand and bounce that one through.
Last game in Hanover, Dartmouth nearly pulled off the upset. Cornell came away with an 8-7 win back in 2022. As Kirst feeding here. Cadigan scoring.
You have your momentum taking you away from net, but able to just put that in a really difficult spot.
Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Kirst able to find some space over the shoulder towards the net. Morell's able to make the stop. Cadigan on the restart. Outside, it's left for Ryan Sheehan. Sheehan feeding up top. Nikolic down low. Kirst quickly bound toward the net by Goldstein. That one comes back out as Morell's able to make another stop, his 18th. Coach Busick saying one of their better defensive games of the season, a defense that continues to improve on the back end. As this one ripped towards net and scored. Wertheim.
Defense is not going to be the problem for Cornell come playoff time. Another terrific shot from a tough angle.
First year to senior as he yields here to Bonnie. Bonnie with 1 goal today. Now goals in 11 straight. This one sent towards net as Nust is able to make another stop off the opportunity, that time by Nate Davis. As Kelleher takes beyond the restraining line, working it down low. Skip pass coming back across. Down it comes to Goldstein.
Yeah, we're trying to find him last time. That's what led to the flag. And this time, unable to mark him with that player off the field and an easy goal.
Nikolic, the first year, working down low. Goldstein offers towards net. Morell able to make this stop, his 19th. This one let go towards net by Venerola, and it squirts through. 35.7%. That's behind only Notre Dame coming in today. Their shot percentage has been below 30% just once all season. When was that? It was against Penn. This one let go towards net. And Michael Mauricio, the senior for Dartmouth, gets himself on the board to net the goal, the first of his collegiate career.
And just a nice job there. Catches it, has a second to try and size up the goalie, and just goes straight between the wicket.
Pardine leaving now. Bonnie spinning. Back on the outside. Pardine to Mauricio. Mauricio to Rogan. Trying to find the 5th year. Rogan comes away with it. Rattles it in. Some happy final memories here from Scully Fahey Field.
Yeah, not quite sure how he's able to escape the 4 red jerseys next to him, but
the senior leaves it for Mauricio. Mike Mauricio. Back it goes to Lapina. 7 seconds. Back up top side it will come. A spin, a fire, and a score. Henry Bonnie puts in another one for the Big Green.
Location on the shot. New time was winding down, had to create for himself. Nice little spin to get that separation, and he'll send the Dartmouth crowd off on a good note.
Myers, as we mentioned, over 500 face-off wins in his career. One final battle. The horn will sound, and that will do it here in Hanover this afternoon. Spirited effort by Dartmouth, but the Big Red of Cornell for the third consecutive year, regular season champions in the Ivy, and for the second consecutive year, they hold that title outright.